Hey Arca, New Jersey, it's Matthew Locascio joining you again on behalf of In-Home Training, IHT, InHomeTrainerMatt.com. We're here once again to give you some healthy advice and tips, safe exercises for you guys to do in the safety of your own homes. And last time you remember, we gave you guys some great range of motion exercises from a seated position. Well, today we're going to use a chair as well. Except you'll notice the chair I'm sitting on is rather high. That's because I'm using it to demonstrate to you guys exercises you can do holding a chair for stability. I realize a lot of us out there have previous injuries or ailments that kind of exclude us from doing balance exercises or certain exercises on our own without something to support us. Whether it be a chair, a wall, etc. So today I want to show you guys some things you can do for your body that you'll still get great benefits out of, but you'll be able to hold on to the chair to make yourself feel safe and secure while doing the exercises. So the first one I'm going to show you guys, the first thing you want to do is get to the back of whatever chair you're using for this exercise. And remember guys, nothing with wheels. Unless it locks in place, you don't want to be holding on to something for stability that's going to move on you. So try to use something that you know is going to be stable, secure, locked into place, whether it's a chair, a large piece of furniture, or even a wall. So the first exercise I'm going to show you here, we're going to take one leg at a time and we're just going to slowly lift out to the side. And as you see here, I'm holding the chair to keep myself stable so that I don't get too off balance here and end up falling over or putting myself in a position where I'm going to injure myself. We still want to try to stay as straight as possible, so I don't want to lean too far this way or too far that way. I'm keeping myself as centered as possible while raising my leg to the side, alternating as I go, and we're keeping our legs straight on this one. Most exercises we bend our knees, but this exercise is different. We're straightening our leg as we bring it out, and you want to feel it in the hip and right alongside here. See where my Adidas patch is? Right alongside here, from here up to the hip. Good. Just like that, guys. We're going to do one more each side here. Beautiful. Okay, the next one, I'm going to flip the chair here to the side so you guys can see better. What we want to do now is we want to bring one knee up at a time. So we're bringing one knee off the ground as high as we feel like we can, as long as you feel balanced and secure. Don't exuberate, that's not the right word. Over exaggerate yourself. There we go, guys, with this exercise. Let your knee come up to where you feel comfortable. It will naturally start to lift higher. The more you do this exercise, the more comfortable you get with it. Exuberate. I need to watch a video on the English language, apparently. My vocabulary is very limited. One at a time, and we're alternating, bringing one knee up, and you'll notice again, I'm trying to stay centered. I'm not allowing myself to come out one side and another. Here, I'm staying straight in the center as I lift one knee up and then the other. And guys, even the foot that's resting on the ground, you don't want to be on your back heels with this exercise because then you're going to lose your balance. You may fall backwards. You don't want to be on your tippy toes either. What you want to be on is the fronts of your feet right here, right in this area here. As the right foot goes up, that's where my left foot is centered. As the right foot goes up, or as the left foot goes up, that's where my right foot is centered. Great job, guys. Next exercise, very similar, except now instead of going to the front, we're going to go towards the back. We're going to bring our heel towards our butt. And much like I said with the knee raises, you just want to go as far as your body allows you to go. Don't try and overstretch yourself here because you'll end up hurting something. Allow your heel to go as far as it'll naturally go. Over time, you'll notice it'll go farther on its own. So we're bringing our heel up slowly. We want to do this, and we don't want to do it like this. We don't want to flip our heel back and kick our butt here. We want to slowly bring it back, and that allows us to feel it really in the muscle here, the hamstring, the quad. Bring it back nice and slow, and then same thing onto the other side. And remember, just like last exercise, fronts of the feet, not the toes, not the heels. Nice and balanced, again, not leaning too much to one side or the other. Good. Nice and slow pace here, guys. Very good. All right. We're going to flip this chair around this way again. I'm going to move it just a little off center now. When you guys do it, I want you to be more right in the middle, more centered. But I'm just moving a little to the side so that you guys can see the exercise better. This one's a little more dynamic. Take your time with it. If you do not feel comfortable doing it, it's very okay, very acceptable. There's plenty other things to do in this exercise, in this program here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the knee up, out, and down. And then we're going to pick it back up from that position we just put it down in, and we're going to come back up, in, and let it rest. And then from the other side here, so you can see the same thing, up, out, down, up, in, down, okay? Now remember, you guys are staying centered here. So for you guys, it's gonna look like this. Good. Again, just pushing to the side here just to show you guys. I'm going to do it one more time on this side so you guys see it's up, out, down, up, in, down. On this side, up, out, down, up, in, down. Up, out, down, up, in, down. If that feels like a big challenge to you, you feel off balance, again, don't worry about it. Use the other exercises in this program. You can always build up to that. The next one we're going to do is a simple toe raise. So what you want to do here is, I'll show you from the side so you can see my legs coming up. We're coming up on our toes and raising up. So here we're starting flat-footed and we're coming up almost to our tippy toes, but not quite. We don't need to be ballerinas here. We're just stretching the calf muscles enough that we get a good stretch in them. Again, we're just using the chair here for balance. That way when we come up, we can go a little further than we normally would, because we'd normally be afraid of leaning off balance the second we lose our center of gravity there. So what the chair allows us to do is just get up a little further, but again, don't go up so far that you feel like you're going to push the chair over or slide back. Go up to where you feel comfortable going while holding the chair. And when we come up on our toes, we want to hold for a 1 Mississippi and then back down. 1 Mississippi, back down. All right, guys, final one I'm going to show you here. We're going to do a squat holding the chair. So same thing as any squat we do. We want the feet shoulder width apart. So if you notice here from the front, that's where my feet are. About shoulder width, I can look down and they're about in line there with my shoulders. And what we're going to do is we're just going to squat again to where we feel comfortable, and we're just holding the chair for balance and safety. Bend to where you feel comfortable. You don't want to lean super forward. If you feel like you're going to headbutt this chair, then you're leaning too far forward. It's okay to lean a little forward naturally as you squat down, but you do not want to lean so far forward that you're going to throw yourself off balance. So try to keep the chest out, the head back just a little bit, and drop your butt down almost as if you were sitting in this chair right here. You want to almost visualize that you were sitting down in said chair in front of me. Just bending, and again, go to where you feel comfortable. Don't put too much pressure on your knees. Just enough. Squeeze the butt and the abs, guys, and that'll help take pressure off the lower back, and you'll get a nice, good workout in your legs. One more. Good. And there you have it, guys. Those are some chair exercises that you can do. Again, holding on to the chair. It's there mainly, guys, as I said, just for safety, as a balance mechanism to help keep you stable while you're doing these exercises. Don't overstress yourself regardless, and don't think just because you're using the chair that you can over exaggerate to the point where you feel off balance. Always remember, safety comes first with this stuff, guys. I hope this was helpful to all of you. I hope you can gain something out of this, much like our first one, and I look forward to sending you guys more healthy tips and information. Remember, inhometrainermatt.com. You guys can message me anytime for helpful tips or any questions about these videos, and I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks.